ADHD is kicking my no, but seriously, dealing with ADHD without medication is a constant battle that's impacting not only my business, but also my 9 to 5. I'm gonna show you the top 5 things that I'm doing to battle ADHD without medication and how you can too. Hey guys, this channel is completely dedicated to helping you be successful. That's in life, that's in your 9 to 5, and that's in your business. So do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, because that's the absolute fastest way to help this channel grow. All right. Thanks. All right, let's deep dive into tip number 1. Admit you have a problem. I was in constant denial for years. I just thought I was distracted. I thought I had too many tasks. I was constantly running around, and at my most delusionalness, thought I just was a genius with a really creative mind and a ton of ideas that would never stop. Okay, that is still a little bit true. I still do think that. But I now recognize a lot of that is ADHD as well. Regardless of the fact, it was getting out of control, and I was doing everything in my power to deny the fact there was something physically and mentally off that was impacting me in a meaningful way. So I finally sat down with a medical professional and took the official diagnosis of ADHD. And ever since then, I was able to get in the right mindset to find a solution that worked best for me to tackle the problem. This one's simple, guys. Don't wait like me. Get in front of it, speak to the right representatives, assess your situation, talk to your medical team, and figure out just what's going on. In the event you do have ADHD, you can start to put a plan together to address it. Number 2, one of the most effective things you can do to battle ADHD is have a plan for every single day. I have a video, I'm gonna link it up here at the top, but it talks a little bit about how you can go about systematically managing your day. And one of the best productivity tips in general, but also for battling ADHD, is to have a checklist. So here's what I want you to do. First, decide where you wanna go over the next year, next 5 years, the next 10 years. Because we're gonna work backwards from there. Then, every night before you go to bed, I want you to think about your goals for that immediate year, that immediate month. I want you to write down a checklist of the things you can accomplish the next day to push you towards your goal. And as you check off each one individually, the dopamine in your brain will start to fire, and you'll start to feel a natural progress and a natural relief that comes with having a busy mind and still accomplishing your tasks. But again, there's something powerful about seeing your brain check off and release those dopamines. It's the best way to settle a busy mind and an incredible way to give yourself a lot of relief the day before and the day of as you seek to stay engaged in everything that you're doing. Give it a shot. Tip number 3, work out. If there is anything that I've done to battle ADHD that has really set me on my journey and give me a head start, it's working out. And I love it because 1, it inherently makes you feel good. It feels good to kind of get the stress of the day off you or start your day with a great workout if you're one of those morning people. But on the other side of that, you get the added benefit of looking good and feeling good, but then the science behind it supports the healthy progress and advancement of key neurotransmitters that impact the dopamine levels and your overall feelings of self-esteem that can really help battle ADHD. Again, the science is there, but it's really about the emotional impact that starts to really have a domino effect here. Because not only do you feel that natural release, but you also get the added benefit of feeling accomplished for having worked out. Because we inherently know that working out equals progress for the human body. To me, this is a foundational piece, how I've avoided medication, because not only does it start me on my journey to battle ADHD, because it reduces that stress, helps improve my mental health, helps improve my emotional health. Obviously, the science we talked a little bit about, helping improve your physical health, but it also has the added benefit of feeling like another checklist item that helps you feel like you're progressing naturally in life and of course towards your goals. Don't skip this one, guys, because there's no point in continuing if you do. Number 4, vitamins. I've always been a huge fan of vitamins and they're just naturally inclined to avoiding medication as an individual choice. Again, you need to consult with your doctor, your medical team, your own conscience to make sure that's the right choice for you. But I'm constantly looking for new vitamins, healthy sources, healthy additions to my health routine that can help with ADHD. For me, I've been trying this over the last 60, 90 days. No, I don't have a sponsorship with them at all, but it is Real Mushrooms Lion's Mane Cognition. It claims to help with cognition, obviously, and helps with that focus and attention to detail and kind of releasing the stress that comes with some of the mental exhaustion around ADHD, but I love it. I immediately felt the difference within the first 30 days, and I'm constantly seeking new and creative ways to tackle this from a vitamin standpoint. Other things I try are like ashwagandha as well, where it helps reduce the stress and anxiety of the day, which I also feel impacts my emotional and mental health, which again impacts some of the key drivers behind ADHD, because I feel less anxious, I feel more focused, and I feel like I can keep a thought longer. All of those things resulting in what I feel to be better attention, focus, and of course, impact to my life, my business, and of course, my 9 to 5. Make sure you're doing the right thing for you. And tip number 5, and probably one of the most important ones, eliminate stressors. Quick story, at the peak stress for my 9 to 5 job, I started to have all these weird symptoms. I started to not sleep well. I started to have a lot of kind of aches and pains that I don't normally have. I started to have high anxiety, a little bit of paranoia that came with high anxiety. But then I also started to have physical manifestations of all the things that came with stress and all the type of stressors that comes with feeling like you're not progressing, and frankly mental exhaustion from the constant bouncing of ideas that come along with ADHD. So it resulted in a conversation with my doctor who said, hey look, if you can't manage your stressors, I'm gonna have to medicate you. And as someone again who tries to avoid all these things as much as humanly possible, I took a step back to say, give me a shot at addressing the things that I feel are contributing to my ADHD and my stress and my anxiety, to see if I can help reduce some of these physical ailments I'm getting, and of course the mental exhaustion from the ADHD without medication. So here's some quick things that I did that I think you can do as well, that we may share as far as common stressors. Number 1, and I know this is incredibly hard, it's one of those things that's simple but not easy to do. You have to stop caring as much about what other people think about you, because in reality, they're not thinking about you or worried about you as much as you think they are. Take a step back, just like I had to, come off your ego a little bit and release yourself from the woes of having to be perfect. Second thing you can do is have clear expectations from your boss about what you need to do to be successful. Whether that be a conversation, a text, an email, whatever you need to do to align your goals to your boss's goals. The more in sync you feel with your boss, the better your stress levels will be and the less impact it'll have on your ADHD and ability to focus. And number 3, over communicate. Communication reduces anxiety. When anxiety reduces, it induces stress. When stress reduces, you start to feel a little less impact on ADHD. If you can over communicate with your coworkers, in your life, with your family, with the key people around you in a way that makes sense for you, whether that be I'm going to communicate during certain times and other times I'm not, or here are the channels I'm going to communicate in, whatever your choice, decide on a good method of communication and over communicate, and that will reduce the amount of conversations, the amount of stress you have about being misunderstood, and the fact that you may be misaligned with some other people. Again, these are 3 things I think that can help you right away as stressors in the workplace that you can tackle, and hitting any of these or all 3 will have a very meaningful impact on your ability to concentrate, to focus, and of course on your anxiety. Look guys, battling ADHD without medication is extremely hard. There's no way to go around it. But today I showed you 5 things that have had a meaningful impact on my ability to do that I know will have the same on yours. Be consistent as always, be focused, be dedicated to the change, and I guarantee you can see some progress on your personal journey. As always, you can do anything with God and hard work. Don't get comfortable. My name's RP. Peace.